Hello and welcome to Candidates on the Clock, hosted by the Newton Chamber of Commerce, sponsored by Dual Deco Search Engine Marketing and Onyx Media Services. I'm your host, Lanier Sims. Today we're joined by Margaret Smith, that's running for Tax Commissioner. To begin, could you please introduce yourself and provide a summary of your background in tax administration or related fields? Also, could you outline your platform as a candidate for tax commissioner and share what drove you to run for this position?
Okay. First, thanks for having me. And I am the current account manager for the tax commissioner. So my work experience is that I'm kind of already doing the job. So I handle all of the disbursements. I do the audits, local and state, for fiscal years 21, 22, and 23. My background, have like over 20 years of customer service and management. I manage the call center here in Covington, and I also have financial banking and finance. I worked here at United Bank. I've been here for 5 years in the business services department, so I handle all the business accounts that and I manage their accounts. So I think that gives me experience, and also to kind of speak on that, when I first obtained the job, I ran into a situation where the previous administration had not closed out their books. They just kind of walked away, and so I had to come in and reconcile 2 years, and did that successfully. So I guess that's my experience, and that's the reason why I want to run, because I'm very passionate about what I do. I have built relationships with a lot of citizens as far as, they're helping them through their delinquent taxes, and just being at the conferences, meeting all of our vendors and that. So I'm kind of already grounded in it. So I just want to take it to the next level since the tax commission decided to do something different.
Okay, thank you. So we're going to jump into a few questions.
Okay.
In light of concerns regarding prolonged wait times, some unreturned phone calls, and the closure of the tax commissioner's office during lunch hours, a time when many citizens are available, what strategies will you implement to enhance customer service efficiency and accessibility?
That's a great question. And that is a concern that we have, and that's the first thing I plan on changing. I don't like having the office closed during the lunch hours, because being considerate of the citizens, that may be the only time that they can actually come. So what I plan on implementing is staggered lunches so that we can remain open during the business hours. And also, I plan on getting with the sheriff department as well as the county commissioners to maybe even do half a days on Saturday. And that's something that I've been thinking about. I don't know, budget-wise, we kind of see, but I think we'll be able to do it, because it's not really overtime. Just give the clerks like a half a day, kind of like banking hours, so that we can still have Saturdays open for citizens that just work 9 to 5 and can't, come in and take care of their business. And as far as the telephone calls, right now I've implemented where the clerks all take a allotted time each day to call back and return, voicemails and reply to emails, to trying to get on top of it until we can get a better phone systems, and even possibly maybe even look into maybe a call center. So those are some of the things that I'm kind of looking forward to trying to implement once I become tax commissioner.
Okay, thank you. Next question. Many citizens lack clarity regarding the role and responsibilities of the tax commissioner. What initiatives do you propose to educate tax commissioners about their rights and responsibilities concerning taxes, and how do you intend to enhance public awareness and understanding of the tax commissioner's role?
Okay. It's funny that you mentioned that. I just had to do a Facebook post because everybody got their tax assessment letters, and they were, the tax commissioner raised. So I had to clarify that we have no authority to raise or lower taxes. So I want to continue to use that platform as far as all the social medias, the websites. I also plan on doing open forums, and this is something that I want to implement as soon as I take office, is have monthly meetings where the citizens can actually come into our office, and I collaborate with the tax assessor's office so we can come in and educate people on homestead, educate them on their tax responsibilities, even as far as making sure that they are budgeting out there, because some people aren't on escrow, so make sure that they're budgeting out their monthly payments so that they can have their taxes paid. So education is a big thing and that's part of my platform.
Okay, thank you. Next question, how do you plan to increase transparency in financial reporting and provide taxpayers a clear insight into how their tax dollars are being utilized within the county?
So kind of through the same forms that I was speaking of. I want right now, just to kind of let you know what I do now, is that I give detailed reporting once I do my disbursements to the Board of Education, the commissioners, and the different municipalities. I actually send them detailed reports. Even I got a manual spreadsheet that I create for them that breaks down real and personal property, whether it's motor vehicle, whether it's heavy equipment, timber. I mean, it's very detailed so that they know exactly where the dollars are allocated. And I also attach it to the count numbers. So pretty much all they have to do is just plug everything in. And I want to kind of have that same transparency with the citizens. So when they come to these open forums, I will have the reports there that I provide for these different municipalities and the commissioners, as well as the Board of Education, and kind of explain them during this forum so that people can know exactly where their tax dollars are being allocated.
Okay, thank you. Next question, how will you collaborate with other county departments and agencies to streamline processes and improve service delivery?
So I plan on getting with the tax assessor's office, because that, I think that's where the disconnect is, with people understanding what the tax assessor's office do opposed to what we do, and even collaborating with the county commissioner, just to kind of explain to the citizens what the mill rate is, you know, because that's what they actually vote on, to kind of, you know, because I had a lady ask me just yesterday about why do I have to pay school taxes, and I don't have kids in school, you know, and so just making sure that the citizens understand, but we have to bring in the assessors as well as the commissioners so that we can have a united front and actually explain properly the steps, the process, the way that, you know, the bills are calculated. And also working with, I plan on working with the banks, with the mortgage lenders, because new homeowners, they don't understand what an escrow is. They don't know that some people don't even know that they have to pay property taxes, you know, which I don't know, you know, but some people don't. So just working with them, even with the Career Academy, just as the earlier we can jump on top of letting people understand what their tax obligations are, the better it will be as far as when they do become homeowners and actually have to pay taxes.
Okay, thank you. Next question, what measures will you implement to ensure that employees within the tax commissioner's office receive adequate training, particularly in customer service skills, to better assist and support taxpayers in Newton County?
Well, being a strong customer service manager for I've been for 20 years, that's a big thing for me. And I feel like we should definitely do ongoing trainings. So, and I also think that on weekly basis that, well, we do that now, but with my girls, we sit down and we actually discuss the concerns that they've had, some irate customers, what was the outcome, you know, so that everybody's on the same page, make sure that the process is streamlined, like you're not doing something different than I'm doing, or you're not approving something that I would not approve. So just sitting down, having those conversations to see exactly what concerns that the citizens have, and we kind of work that out. And as well as sending them to any type of customer service trainings, at least on a monthly, quarterly basis, just so that they can stay abreast on all the customer service scenarios, that they'll know how to, but I am very, very strict on customer service. That's gonna be a first priority.
Thank you. All right, next question. What innovative strategies do you propose for enhancing tax collection process and ensuring compliance among taxpayers in Newton County?
Again, I think it's education. I think that's gonna enhance the tax collections. I think once people understand why they're paying taxes and how to properly, you know, to pay their taxes, and also making sure we have updated websites that are user friendly. You know, even at one of those forums, if we need to do a tutorial so that people can come in and kind of play around on our system just to see how to pay their payments online. So I think that's going to help as far as the processing.
Okay, thank you. And thank you for participating in Candidates on the Clock. At this time, can you close us out with any additional information about you, your campaign, and how the voters can get in touch with you?
Yes, so I can be reached on my website and it's www.vote4smith.us. And I'm also at the tax commissioner's office, so I'm off at 5 o'clock, but I stay out on the square for at least an hour every day, because I greet citizens on the square, so they can meet me there any day, Monday through Friday, from 5 to 6. I'm there. And just, I ask when my closing is that the citizens of Newton County just kind of take in consideration when they do decide to vote that I've been in this position for almost 3 years, and I've done it with no errors. And I've been making sure that the taxpayers are adequately treated, and make sure that they're actually receiving the customer service. They can come to me and talk to me about any of their delinquent taxes, services, and things. So I just kind of want them to take that in consideration when they decide who they vote for.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.